understand what that's like. I live this fucking isolated life, man. I go on the road, I'm in green rooms, and I just fucking, I'm just by myself all the time. You slowly go fucking crazy. I did a gig recently. I was in Ireland, and I was in the green room by myself, and I went to turn on the light. It was one of those pull switches, and it wound up around itself, looked like a little noose, and I immediately just thought, what if I just stuck my head in there and just turned the lights out, literally and figuratively. Was not thinking about killing myself at all. The second I thought, what if I just fucking did that? And then I looked in the mirror, I caught my eye, and we both laughed. I had this wonderful little moment with myself. No words needed to be spoken, Really weird how the whole thing, it went from like nobody listening, men not listening to women at all, to just this total overcorrection that anything they fucking said means it happens, They got these hashtags like, believe women. Believe women, right? It's a little open-ended, huh? It's just straight across the fucking board. All of them, every last fucking one of them. What about the psychos? What about the ones that key your car and light your shit on fire because you didn't fucking answer a text? What about them? Huh? How about you believe like 88% and that last 12% that's out of their fucking minds? I think that's a fair percentage, wouldn't you? No? Are you too afraid to not believe? No, I know. That's the world we're fucking living in right now. No, everything has just become fucking absolutes. It's safe to say, I guess, the pandemic's over. Kinda is. Right? I mean, nobody gives a fuck anymore, so basically, it's over, right? It killed all the weak people. The strong people are here to survive. The fatties are gone, the asthmatics, people with lisps, none of them made it. But you guys survived. Yeah, you guys survived. Yeah, they said it killed a whole bunch of people, but I gotta be honest, have you really noticed? I mean, you drive down the highway, there's still traffic. I thought it was gonna be like, wow, holy shit, a lot of people died. That's so sad, but fucking awesome. All at the same time. How have you guys been doing, man? How's your pandemic been? You enjoyed it? You been staying inside? Are you being safe? It's all a bunch of lies. We're just totally divided. The people that are like, you gotta get vaccinated, you have to wrap yourself in an Afghan, and you gotta cover your face and hold your breath when you look at pictures of people. Everybody, all hypocritical. All the liberals, you gotta wear the mask, wear the mask. And half of them, when they talk, they're pulling it down. They got it up under their fucking nose. Then the other assholes, they were all patriotic for years. America, love it or leave it. Support the troops. I can get the fuck out. America, love it or leave it. All right, take the vaccine. Well, I don't trust the government. Where the fuck did that come from? I thought you were all about it. I thought you were waving the flag and all of that shit. I gotta be honest though, I saw a lot of you youngsters didn't wear masks and I got upset at first, but then I did the math. I understand why you didn't wear them. You knew you were gonna survive. You went to college, you bought the dream, you left with the debt, and there was no jobs. So you played the only card you had. Get COVID and breathe on somebody older with the corner office. That's what you do. All right? Power is not given away. It has to be taken. And people have to die, historically speaking. People have to go. You know what did amaze me during all of this was the amount of shit that doctors got from non-doctors / complete fucking morons. People who had to go to summer school. According to my internet research, if you take a little bleach, vitamin D, and aspirin. I gotta be honest with you, for the first, year of this shit, I was an American. And I was rooting for everybody. And then, I don't know, they let us outside for a couple of weeks, and then they sent us back in. And I just didn't have it in me anymore. It's like, I don't care. I just don't give a shit. I hope a lot more people die. I really do. But the one good thing about this whole pandemic shit. And I really hope by the time this fucking thing comes out that this will be considered old. I don't know. God willing. But the one great thing about this pandemic shit is it kind of slowed down a little bit of that cancel culture. Yeah, it's kind of hard to take your dick out at work when you're at home. Some people still manage to do it. They're ordering some call, no pants on. All of a sudden standing up, their junk right in the screen. Still figured out a way to get fired. Like my favorite heckle doctors got from people was like, dude, what's the last thing they even cured? What? Fucking polio? It's like, no, HPV. They just came out with the vaccine for HPV. No more warts on your dick. We should be carrying these people around on our shoulders. Thank you for not having to make me go down to the doctor and be like, that's not a birthmark, is it? Or even worse, you're too shy to go, so you try to do self-surgery with a frozen Bud Light can. Stick it on there, freeze it up! No, they say that, you know, what is the last thing they cured? How about AIDS? Dude, AIDS was gonna kill everybody. You get it from fucking. It was over. Now look at it. Now you can get it, they give you one pill. It doesn't even show up on a test. You can go out and bang somebody, no condom, they don't even get it. According to my internet research. My favorite thing about the Black Lives Matter marches was the store windows that would have the plywood over the windows, and then it would say Black Lives Matter on top of the plywood. I just love the duality of that message, you know? It's like, Black Lives Matter, we're all the same, we're all one. Don't burn down my store, you fucking animals! Everybody is welcome in this store. Anyone can come in, one at a time, follow him. It's just a safe space. Every white person likes to lie to themselves that they were alive, 150 years ago, that they would have been working on the Underground Railroad, trying to help slaves escape, right? I would have been one of the good white people. I would have taken time out of my day, risked my life. And the reality is you'd be doing back then exactly what you're doing today. Nothing. Not a fucking thing. It's the last thing they cured. Do you know what fake legs looked like when I was a kid? First of all, there was only one color. It was like Band-Aid color, and everybody knew you had a fake leg, and you were fucking walking down the street, and oh, you've got a fake leg. What do you think happened? Motorcycle accident. Fell down a flight of stairs, got impatient with a wood chipper, right? Everybody knew you had a fake leg. Now, if you have fake legs, you're not allowed to compete with people with real legs in the Olympics because not having legs is now more of an advantage than having real legs. Doctors make better legs than God. All right, your calves and your feet flopping around are no match for a couple of sickles. These people just skiing down the fucking street. You get them by some train tracks that go downhill, you're never gonna see them again. Like that Colin Kaepernick guy, right? You knew when he was like protesting during the national anthem, no one was gonna listen to what the fuck he had to say, no matter how much he explained it. He goes, I'm taking a knee during the national anthem. This is a protest about police brutality, the way people of color are treated. We'd like to open a dialogue. He got about halfway through that. People are like, my brother's fighting in Iraq, you fucking piece of shit! And it's just like, buddy, nobody is saying your brother isn't in Iraq fighting. You're not listening. This is about police brutality. My brother's a firefighter. He watched 9/11 on television. No, buddy. Nobody's saying that your brother's not a firefighter. I got a bone spur in my heel. I can still stand up during the fucking song. Buddy, nobody is saying you can't see a fucking podiatrist. All right? You're not listening. All right, this is a weird thing to say in LA, but I'm really into guns. I do, I love guns. I don't own a gun, I didn't grow up with them, so, I know that I'm an idiot, so I'll probably kill myself, but I don't have a problem with guns, And liberals gotta quit trying to, take away conservative people's guns. They just gotta stop doing that shit, because when you try to take away their guns, then you get them in a corner where they gotta start defending everybody with a gun. Like that fucking idiot Rittenhouse, right? That moron, and they gotta sit there like, no, he's a bright guy. He was a good guy with a gun. My favorite thing about that was, why did he go up there? It's like, well, he loved his town. He loved it. It's like, oh yeah, when it snows out, does he show up with a shovel? Private Rittenhouse, reporting for duty. Boy, oh boy, do I love this sidewalk, my goodness. I'll tell you, that guy went there to feel threatened. And he felt threatened and he fucking killed 2 people. Turns out the 2 people he killed were a convicted child molester and a skateboarder. 2 of the most annoying people in society. So as dumb as this kid is, he somehow went 2 for 2. Unbelievable. It's like when they bring some fat guy out of the crowd, halftime in an NBA game, you hit this half-court shot, fatty, you can win a Dodge, a fucking Durango. All right, fucking... Nothing but net. Holy shit. Yeah, Rittenhouse did it twice. I got the other side. Bam! Skateboarder, go fuck yourself. Yeah, people tried to say his mother drove him to the riot. I don't believe that. I think that's some liberal horse shit that they made up. I just can't imagine that conversation going down like that. Like she's sitting at home, hears him upstairs, and it's like, honey, what are you doing? You going out tonight? Going to a riot. Do you want to ride? All right, but you gotta drop me off like 2 blocks away so my other racist friends don't see my mommy drove me. All right, are you gonna wear a jacket? Mom! Don't yell at me the way your father did, and bring your AR-15. I'll see you in the car. The only thing I can say about that dude is I hope he never does a 23andMe, okay? Because with those big pouty lips, I don't think he's gonna like the results.